Welcome to Natora Yoga. My name is Gigi and I'm happy to be your guide for today's Yoga for Sleep practice. This class is designed to reduce stress and prepare you for rest. Through gentle stretches, steady breathing, and slow mindful movements, you will release and relax mentally and physically. Practicing yoga not only helps you fall asleep, it also helps the quality of your sleep. Are you ready? Find an area where you can practice without distractions. Grab any props you may need and sit cross-legged on your mat in easy seat, Sukhasana. Evenly distribute your weight across both sit bones. Feel the support of the surface beneath you. Lengthen the spine through the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders up and back. Allow your shoulders to relax down away from your ears. Place your hands on your knees with the palms facing up or down. To turn your attention inward, soften your gaze at a point in front of you or gently close your eyes.
Let's begin with a mindful check-in to gently transition you from the busyness of your day to the slowdown of this practice and bedtime. This involves being fully present, non-judgmental, objective, and self-aware. Shift your focus to your breath. Allow yourself to breathe at a pace that feels most comfortable to you without trying to control it. Observe the sensations of your inhale and exhale. Bring awareness to how you feel inside your body. Notice any tension, discomfort, or sensations without judgment. Next, shift your attention to your emotions. Check in with how you're feeling right now. Are you experiencing joy, sadness, stress, calmness? Name, acknowledge, and accept your emotions without trying to change them. Now observe your thoughts. Are your thoughts racing, or is your mind calm? Observe and notice any patterns or themes in your thoughts. Allow the thoughts to come and go. As you continue to breathe, bring your focus back to the present moment. Take a moment to acknowledge your efforts that set aside time out of your busy day to care for you. See if you can let go of any distractions, what you were doing before, what you're doing tomorrow, and your to-do list. Fully arrive at your mat. This is your time for you. Sleep plays a crucial role in your physical, mental, and emotional health. It is an act of self-care, which is essential for maintaining your overall well-being and healthy lifestyle. As you move through the yoga practice, I encourage you to do what feels best for you. This involves listening to, honoring, and appreciating what your body can do today. Prepare to move into shoulder rolls and neck circles to help relieve tension and stiffness in the shoulders and neck. These movements are beneficial for those who spend long hours sitting at a desk, working on a computer, or experiencing stress-related muscle tension. On the next breath, gently open your eyes. Inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, roll your shoulders back and down in a circular motion. Continue this movement. Aim to make slow, smooth, and controlled circles. Bring your shoulders back to center and switch direction. Inhale, lift your shoulders back and up towards your ears. Exhale, roll your shoulders forward and down in a circular motion. Continue this movement. Bring your shoulders back to center and relax your shoulders away from your ears. For neck circles, gently drop your chin towards your chest. Slowly roll your head to the right. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Gently roll your head back, then roll your left ear towards your left shoulder. Bring your chin towards your chest. Slowly roll your head to the right for a few circles. Keep the movement slow and controlled and avoid straining your neck. Return your chin to your chest. Switch directions. Repeat the circle on the left for a few rounds. Roll your head in a slow, gentle, and circular motion. Feel the stretch and movement in your neck. Return your chin to your chest and lift your head up. Transition onto your hands and knees for table pose. Bring shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees. Spread your fingers wide, press firmly into the mat. Flat back, gaze down. Your toes may be tucked or untucked with the tops of your feet resting on the mat. Moving into cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift the tailbone, widen the collarbones, shoulders are away from the ears, lift the gaze, cow pose, Vithalasana. Exhale, tilt your tailbone down, round your spine, draw the navel in, drop your head, tuck chin to chest, cat pose, Vithalasana. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat pose, tilt your tailbone, round your spine, and drop your head. Push the mat away from you and allow the shoulder blades to spread apart. Slowly flow back and forth between cat and cow for a few rounds on your own, using your breath as your guide. Inhale back to center, table pose. On the next exhale, bring big toes to touch, take the knees wide, or option to keep them together. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Lower your torso forward, resting it on or between your thighs. Extend your arms forward with the bent elbows and palms down, or rest your arms alongside your body with the palms facing up. Rest your forehead on the mat. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Child's pose or balasana in Sanskrit is a resting pose that is often used for relaxation and stretching. It helps you calm your nervous system, release tension, and reconnect with your breath. So breathe into this pose. Soften and relax. If it feels good, begin to gently rock your head from side to side, allowing your forehead to move along the mat. This movement can be calming and grounding. It's also great for relieving tension in the neck, shoulders, and upper back. Begin to release the rocking motion. Come back to stillness. On the next breath, begin to gently open your eyes. To release this pose, walk your hands back out in front of you. Slowly lift your torso. Bring your hips up to table pose with shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Spread your fingers wide. Press and grip down firmly through the palms of your hands. Engage the arm muscles. Wrap the outer upper arms back. Firm the shoulders. Engage the legs by tucking the toes under. Begin to lift your knees off the mat and your hips up and back towards the ceiling. Lengthen the spine. Keep the knees bent and heels lifted. Keep the head and neck in line with the spine. Gaze towards your toes or between your thighs. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Option to walk your dog or pedal the feet by alternating between lifting one heel at a time while pressing the opposite heel towards the ground. If you need to take a rest from this pose, lower into table pose or child's pose. Breathe here. If you are pedaling your feet, come back to a bent knee, downward dog position. From downward facing dog, take a deep inhale and look forward between your hands. Exhale, maintain a bend in your knees as you take small steps to walk your feet forward to the top of the mat, or walk your hands back to your feet. Once you arrive, place the feet hip-width apart or wider, and keep the knees bent. Fold your upper body over your legs for standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Place your hands onto the mat, ankles, shins, or blocks. Drop your head, neck, and chest. Relax the face and jaw. Breathe and feel the stretch in the backs of your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen the spine and reach the heart forward. Bring your hands onto shins or blocks. Keep a bend in your knees. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. To take ragdoll variation, hold opposite elbows with opposite hands, and let your upper body gently sway side to side. Exhale, come back to center and release the hands. Press into the feet. Use the strength of your legs and core as you slowly start to roll up vertebra by vertebra. Maintain bent knees as you rise up to stand. Inhale, reach your arms overhead and bring palms together. Extended mountain pose, Urdhva Hastasana. Gaze forward. Exhale, bring your hands through center and release your hands down by your sides. Spin the palms of your hands forward. Allow the fingertips to reach towards the floor. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Stand tall and grounded. Feel your feet connected to the earth. Soften your gaze to a point in front of you or gently close your eyes. Bring one hand to your heart and the other to your belly. Widen your feet and begin to gently sway your hips from side to side as you breathe. Inhale deeply through your nose. Allow your belly to expand. Exhale slowly through your nose. Feel your belly gently contract. You may notice the gentle movement of your hips, the rise and fall of your belly with each breath, and the beating of your heart. This is a great calming and centering movement. On the next breath, come back to center and release your hands. Turn to face the long side of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips and step the feet apart. Create a wide stance with feet parallel. Play with the width that feels right for you. The legs are strong and a slight bend in your knees. Inhale to lengthen the spine, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge at your hips and lead with your chest as you fold forward. Place your hands on the floor, shins, ankles, or blocks directly under your shoulders. Make any adjustments to find the most comfortable position for you. Allow your head to hang heavy. Release any tension in the neck and shoulders. Wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Breathe deeply into the stretch in your hamstrings, hips, and back. To come out of the fold, walk your hands beneath the face straighten the arms. Press down through your feet, firm your legs and inner thighs. Bring hands to hips and engage your core. Inhale as you slowly lift your torso back up, keeping your back straight. Step your feet back together. Transition to seated on your mat with your legs extended in front of you. Option to sit on the edge of a folded blanket to elevate your hips. Sit evenly on both sitting bones and keep your spine tall and straight. Flex your feet, pointing your toes towards your shins. Add a bend in your knees and engage your legs. Press palms into the mat or blocks on either side of your hips, with fingers pointing forward. Lengthen your spine, draw your navel in, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Gaze forward. Staff pose, Dandasana. Prepare to transition to seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Inhale as you raise your arms to the sky, lengthen your spine. Exhale and engage your core as you hinge at your hips, leading forward with your chest. Place your hands onto your feet, ankles, shins, or blocks. Keep your back straight as you fold forward, avoiding rounding your spine. Keep the knees bent and feet flexed. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold deeper. Allow your elbows to bend and arms to relax. Relax your neck, allowing your head to hang towards your shins. Breathe deeply and relax into the stretch along your entire back side of your body. As you fold and breathe, focus on the sensation of the stretch, rather than how far you can reach. To release, inhale and raise your arms slowly to sit back up. If you are sitting on a blanket, you can set it aside, then lower onto your back. Moving into bridge pose, Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Bend the knees and place your feet flat on the mat, parallel and hip width apart. Rest your arms by your sides with the palms facing down. Walk the heels in towards the sit bones until your fingertips lightly touch your heels. Press your feet into the mat, activate your legs, and lift the hips. Keep thighs parallel and spin the inner thighs down towards the midline. Option to stay here, or interlace your fingers under your back and, if possible, roll your shoulders underneath you. Press the upper arms into the mat and lift the chest. Hold this pose for a few breaths, maintaining a steady breath. To release the pose, exhale, release your interlaced fingers, and slowly roll your spine back down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Relax your arms alongside your body. Lay flat with bent knees. The feet are hips distance apart or wider. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe deeply. Feel the breath move in and out of the body. Transitioning to supine pigeon pose, Eka Pada Raja Kaptasana. Starting on the right side, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, forming a figure 4 shape with your legs. Flex your right foot to protect the knee. Lift your left foot off the mat and draw your left knee towards your chest. Thread your right hand through the space between your legs to clasp the hands around the left thigh. Relax your head and shoulders on the mat. Your spine is in a neutral position and your lower back is grounded. Breathe deeply, allowing your hips to relax and your body to soften into the stretch. On the next breath, release your hands from your left thigh. Bring your left foot back to the mat. Uncross your right ankle and place your right foot back on the mat. Moving to the left side. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh, forming a figure 4 shape with your legs. Flex your left foot. Lift your right foot off the mat and draw your right knee in towards your chest, threading your left hand through the space between your legs to clasp the hands around the right thigh. Breathe deeply and allow your hips to relax. To exit the pose, release your hands. Uncross your ankles and place both feet flat on the floor, hip width apart or wider. The knees are bent and pointing straight up towards the sky. Moving into supine spinal twist, Jadhara Pari Vardhanasana, beginning on the right side. Extend your arms out to the sides, forming a T shape with your body and palms turned up, or bend the elbows in a cactus position. Inhale, shift your hips to the right. Exhale, allow both of your knees to fall to the left. Option to bring a block between your thighs. Keep your shoulders grounded on the mat. Gaze straight up, or to deepen the twist through the cervical spine, turn your head to gaze in the opposite direction of your knees. Keep the head and neck with the spine. Breathe here. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Allow the top leg to come up and the bottom leg to follow. Center the hips and hug your knees in towards your chest. Release the feet back down to the mat with the knees pointing up. Moving to the left side. Inhale, shift the hips to the left. Exhale, allow both knees to fall to the right. Shoulders are on the mat. Gaze straight up or towards your arm in the opposite direction of your knees. Breathe as you twist. You may feel a gentle stretch in the spine, hips, and shoulders. This pose is also great for releasing tension in your lower back, promoting relaxation, and activating the parasympathetic nervous system. Inhale, return your head back to center. Allow the top leg to come up and the bottom leg to follow. Center the hips and hug your knees in towards your chest. If it feels good, gently rock side to side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release both knees. Let's transition into our final pose, corpse pose, Shavasana. Extend the arms and legs long and wide, taking up space on the mat. If you prefer, bring a bolster or pillow beneath your knees, or place a folded blanket under your head for support and comfort. Once you get comfortable, allow your feet to fall naturally to the sides. Palms are open towards the sky. Shuffle the shoulder blades down your back and release the shoulders into the earth. I invite you to close your eyes softly and begin to take slow, deep breaths. Soften and relax. Feel the support of the ground beneath you. Let's begin a body scan by focusing on different parts of the body to promote relaxation. Start by directing your attention to your feet. Notice what your feet feel like at this moment. Take a deep breath in and out to release any tension or stress in your feet, allowing them to feel relaxed and heavy. Next, shift your focus to your legs. Notice what your legs feel like. Inhale and exhale, releasing any tension and stress. letting your legs rest and feel weighted. Now bring your awareness to your hips. How do your hips feel? Breathe in and out to release any tension, letting your hips sink into the ground. Focus on your belly. How does it feel? Inhale and exhale to release any stress, allowing your belly to feel relaxed and heavy. Move your attention to your shoulders. How are your shoulders feeling? Inhale and exhale, releasing any tension and stress, letting your shoulders relax. Shift your attention to the back of your head. Give your head a rest by gently rocking your head side to side. Then pause, allow your head to rest. As you breathe, unhinge and release your jaw. Relax the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax the muscles in your face. Release any tension you may hold around your eyes. Inhale and exhale to release any remaining tension in your body. Let go of any effort and surrender your body completely to the floor. Allow your entire body to feel relaxed and heavy. Stay in silence for a few breaths, embracing this moment of rest and absorbing the benefits of your practice. Begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. To come out of this pose, gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring one or both arms up overhead as you roll over to one side of your mat. Use your bottom arm to make a pillow as you lay in the fetal position. Pause here and take a breath. Savor this peace and calm that you've cultivated in your practice. Press your top hand into the floor to lift your upper body and gently bring yourself back to a seated position. Keep your eyes closed or lowered as you transition back upright. Each time you step on your mat, you're giving yourself the gift of self-care. Practicing a calming pre-sleep yoga routine can signal to your body that it is time to wind down, relax, and prepare for a restful sleep. Everyone benefits when you prioritize self-care and get good sleep. It not only positively impacts your health and how you show up for yourself, but it also impacts how you engage in your day-to-day life, such as work, school, personal relationships, and community. I invite you to bring one hand to your heart, bring the other hand on top. Become aware of your heart beating beneath your chest. Take a deep breath in and out, and take a moment to express gratitude to yourself. Acknowledge the effort and well-deserved care you've shown yourself during this practice. Whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining me in this calming yoga for sleep session. Good night and sweet dreams. If you liked the video, make sure to like, subscribe, share with someone who could benefit, and join our community. Together, let's create ripples of positive change.